Hi, today we are getting back to the topic that I love most, one of the topics that I love most, and that is books. So, for the month of July, I have sort of made a reading mood board sort of a thing. So, starting off with this book called 20s Girl by Sophie Kinsella. I'm pretty sure that Darling Desi recommended this on her channel, and I'm really looking forward to reading this because it's like I think she starts talking to herself or like something like that, and her life changes. I mean, she's been so stressed, and then she decides to kind of just have fun with it. So I'm really looking forward to reading this because I love Sophie Kinsella's books. Remember Me is probably one of my favorite books on planet Earth. So yeah. Next is this intense ancient Egypt civilization book. I have been an Egyptian mythology buff ever since I was a kid. I had literally like a book filled with details of people's pharaohs and their significant others, tombs, and I was obsessed with Tutankhamun and Nefertiti and all of that when I was a kid. So I really wanted to kind of brush up on that reading. Apart from that, I have this stack of books. First one is Perfume. Perfume is by Patrick Susskind, and it is about a murderer that literally steals the victim's scent. Like, he's kind of obsessed with that, and I'm very interested about this. It is set in 19th century France, and I love murder thriller books, so this is right up my alley. Who Moved My Cheese is something that my best friend recommended to me, and he was spot on in terms of how fast I would read it, because I had finished it in like half an hour. It is literally written in the simplest language possible. It's very easy to read. It's self-help, and it gets the point across to you. So I think people who feel like they are stuck in the same situation or can't really adapt to the change in their surroundings should definitely give this a read. Next book is The Book of Night by Holly Black. Anything and everything that Holly Black writes, I will read. Anything. Because she is the author of the Sorry, was just checking whether the mic is working. She is the author of the Cruel Prince trilogy, and she is now an auto-buy author for me because I think that is the only fantasy series which has come out like in the past few years. I have not read Aquatar. I don't think I have the patience to read Aquatar, but the Cruel Prince trilogy, I flew through it, like literally flew through it. So, and also one of my favorites. I love her writing style. She is amazing. This book is all about magic and like people who can manipulate shadows, and it's about murder as well. And there's like a full world building, and at the same time there's a murder mystery, which is again just my thing. So very excited to read this book. Very skeptical about whether I'll actually get through it. I've already started this book. I've already finished more than half of this. It's called The Trunk by Kim Ryo Ryong. It is also a Netflix TV series. It speaks about hired spouses. So basically speaks about hired, like, I don't know how to explain this book. It's about hired spouses. A company, they give out spouses for hire, and there's like these contract and terms and all of that. And honestly, the book scares me a lot because I feel our generation is not far away from doing all of that, and I don't like that. It scares me. So please, let's not get there ever. Then the last book that I have is Days at the Torunka Cafe. This is written by the same author who has written, it's written by the same author who has written Morisaki Bookshop, Days at the Morisaki Bookshop, and I really love that book. It's very, it's very slice of life and simple and slow, and kind of makes you pause for a moment. It's very Japanese cozy core books. So I really want to read this one. Even if it takes me a long time, because I'm a mood reader. And out of all of these books, I can tell you with confidence that I will probably only read 3. But even if I finish reading 3 books in this July, I'm going to feel very good about myself. And I think the book I'm looking most forward to reading is 20s Girl, because right now I'm kind of in the mood to read something very, I don't know, that genre. And please suggest some, intense literary fiction books or something like that that I can get into. I really do want to start reading more literary fiction because I feel like I haven't really delved much into that genre. So yeah, I do want to read things that make me a bit uncomfortable, even if it is like that. But like Pretty Girls by Karen Slaughter made me extremely uncomfortable. But it was such a good book. So in that sense, yeah, if you all have any recommendations for me, please comment below. That's all. Thank you so much. Bye.